Hello, guys and gals, and welcome. Welcome. So, I think we're going to try for Ubers today. We may not be ready, but I want to give it a try. I want to see what the hell I can do. Whether or not I can do it at all. Maybe I'll scrape by the skin of my teeth. You know? Maybe the skin of my teeth. Hey, I'll scrape by that. But, we'll find out. For those of you who are just joining the series, this is pretty much, well, if I kill the Ubers, this will be the last episode. This is the rules for the solo self-found run, which is you cannot change the difficulty at any time. It must remain player's aid at always throughout the run. You cannot use any item from any other character at all. Trading is off limits because you can only use items for yourself that you see fall on the ground. You cannot specifically target farm any specific item except Uber keys. Target farming is when you farm a target until it drops the item specifically that you are looking for. Solo self-found run is technically over after killing Hell Baal. This is something that I've always maintained. Let's do a gear check before we get started. Delicious. So, what are we actually going to use to fight the Ubers? That's the question. Well, I have some ideas. I got some ideas. So first off, we're definitely going to be using the Crush Flange Mace. We can't really use Heart of the Oak in the Ubers because we need the Crushing Blow. It's just kind of like a catch-22. If we don't have the crushing blow that we need, then we're going to end up dying. So let's not do that. Number 2, we don't need the Geet's charm, despite the fact that it's a very nice charm. We don't need that while we're fighting the Ubers, so we're going to take that out of our inventory. Let's see here. We're most likely going to be using Smoke for this, not Treachery. We'll use Treachery for the pre-buff, but hopefully we can kill each individual, evil monster in the time it takes us to pre-buff. So we might have to go pre-buff several times. We'll see. But Smoke is definitely the armor that we're going to be using. We have Goblin Toes, we've got Raven Frost, we've got the open wounds on our belt here. We're running Dwarf Star. And I think the helmet that we're going to be using is not Bulwark. What I was considering, well, especially for Mephisto, is Blackthorn's Face, which is a pretty strong helmet in terms of lightning resistance, which is kind of what we're looking for. So we want to be able to survive Mephisto's, or Uber Mephisto's really strong lightning attack, which is kind of the gist of it. I'm still torn on whether or not I actually want to include that. I did legitimately kill P8 Uber Diablo, but I did not legitimately get the ring. I tried, but I was unsuccessful. So I don't really know whether I should actually count that or not. I think that might end up leaving my inventory. I have not used it at all, by the way. It was just sitting in there from yesterday. At the end of last stream. That's basically what I used it for. I've saved a bunch of charms here and there to shore up my resistances as necessary. Specifically lightning res. I really need an overcap of lightning res by a massive degree. But also life. I have a whole bunch of like random life charms. Like this 28 life, 28 mana, etc, etc, etc. There's just a bunch of random life charms floating around here all over the place. Also, it looks like my cold res is a little low. So I'm sitting at 41 poison and 70 fire. Of course, this goes up considerably when I trigger the treachery. But I also don't want to find myself in a situation where I'm just woefully inadequate should treachery fall off. You know what I mean. I also noticed that since I have Blackthorn's Face, I got lightning absorption. I have Raven Frost, which has cold absorption. I've got the Dwarf Star, which has fire absorption. I should be pretty good as far as elemental resistance goes in there. As far as Crushing Blow goes, I'm running the 33% from the Crush Flange, the 25% from the Goblin Toe, and the 10% from the Gloves, which is a pretty decent amount of CB. I'm sitting at, 68% Crushing Blow, 8% Open Wounds. I'd really like to have a slightly better belt And maybe that's something that we could do today is do a little bit of crafting and see what we can get in terms of, or maybe a slightly higher open wounds. I have been having some issues with the open wounds falling off, which has been pretty painful. When I killed the Ubers, or sorry, the minion Ubers, not the actual Tristram Ubers. So Lilith, Iswal, and Duriel. I did run into some issues with open wounds falling off because my percentage wasn't high enough, I guess. Maybe 8% just is not quite high enough. So maybe we'll craft a couple more belts real quick. I've got at least 3 rubies right here for crafting. And we'll see what we get. Let's grab a little bit of gold. Alright, so we got 1 mesh belt. Nope. Another mesh belt. Another mesh belt. Okay, we got 3 mesh belts. Let's go ahead and craft up some blood belts. Let's just see if we can get ourselves a slightly higher open wounds, maybe with some other nice stats on it. I thought this one was pretty good, to be honest, with 16 strength, 12 life, 8% open wounds, but maybe we just need something slightly better. Alright, so Tal, perfect ruby, random jewel. Wow. 57 life. 23% lightning res. No strength. But same open wounds as what we currently have. I mean, oh, it's decent, I guess. It's the strength missing, though, is a problem. I think I actually need the strength, from what I understand. Well, I might be able to swing it from somewhere else. We'll see. 10% faster hit recovery, 21 life, 7% chance of open wounds, so that one's slightly worse. And another 7% open wounds. Nothing really too amazing there. So 3 failures, basically. I mean, the only one that's slightly better is the one that has the 57 life on it and the lightning resistance, which could help us with Uber Mephisto, obviously, who is going to kick our butt with lots of lightning damage. But the problem with that is that I'm pretty sure I don't have enough strength without the belt. I was hoping I'd get another strength roll of the belts. I managed to gamble this yesterday, +2 combat skills with 39% lightning res, replenished life, a little bit of dexterity. It's certainly not terrible. We are sitting at 75% chance to block, so not bad. We're going to take all of our life. Is any charms that we have with life? One of the main things I'm worried about is just simply that I don't have enough life to sustain myself in there. I do have a life tap wand, level 5 life tap charges, so I should be good from that. But I'm concerned about other things. Checking out all my doojigs, make sure I got everything. Nokas and Relic might be something I want to hang on to. One of the things that I'm worried about is Uber Diablo, or sorry, Pandemonium Diablo. I'm worried about Pandemonium Diablo basically surrounding me with pit lords, and the fire damage from the pit lords becoming too much for me to sustain. So when I fight Uber Diablo, I might be able to swap out to Nokas and Relic from this during that part of the skirmish, basically. And in the process, this might sustain me through the fire damage that that Uber Diablo is putting out. So we'll have to see how that works out. It could be an interesting emergency item should I need an emergency item. I also have this freaking rune, which I was going to save for maybe like a Haas or something like that, but to be honest with you, I don't have a Haas. And I still do have a socket quest, so I was kind of considering perhaps taking this rune and throwing it into the Blackthorn's face, or maybe throwing it into the Sazabi's mental sheath so I can get a massive amount of plus resistances that way. There's a couple different options, but well, I just had an interesting idea. It would lower my attack speed a little bit, which I definitely don't like. But if I took the Shale Rune out of the Crush Flange Mace, and I put the rune in the Crush Flange Mace, the rune will give me 25% open wounds. If I put the 25% open wounds in the weapon, that would give me 3% crushing blow and 25% open wounds on the weapon, and I could take the belt off. I wouldn't have to use the stupid blood belt, and my options for belts would open up a little bit wider, and I could throw on some other items. I've got a couple other interesting choices, like I have Night Smoke belt with the 50% damage taken goes to mana, and considering that I am not going to have infinite mana, 50% damage taken goes to mana is nice. You also get the 10 all res on there, which isn't terrible. There's some other options too, belt-wise. Let me see what I've got belt-wise. That's actually not a bad idea at all. I really like that idea. I wish I had found the Aratha's Cuff. What's up, Frostwind? What's up, Justin? What's up, BG Eel? What's up, Brave Enough? What's up, D3NC? Sorry, I was too busy lost in thought over here trying to figure out exactly how I want to set my character up for the Ubers, because we're going for it. We're trying it. It's just a matter of getting my equipment the way I want it. So, I like the idea of replacing the belt. Unfortunately, though, I do think that I'm actually lacking the strength. Let me test this real quick. Yeah, so if I put a different belt on, I don't have enough strength. I'm missing 1 strength. Okay, that's doable. That's doable. I could totally come up with 1 strength somewhere from a different item. I'm pretty sure I've got something, like maybe like a little small charm laying around with 1 strength on it, or yeah, I got like a 2 strength small charm right here. Bam. There you go. 2 strength small charm done. Now you don't have to worry about that no more. I need to go over all these charms though and figure out exactly what I want to get rid of and what I want to keep. Let me I'm going to sell this Spirit Forge Link Mail. I was thinking about maybe potentially using this for something, but I just don't really see any good use for it. It's not worth it. Let's see here. What options do we have for belts besides gold wrap? Obviously we have this 57 lifer, 23 lightning resistance one, which isn't too horrible. As far as belts go, we really haven't found a lot of really good options. That's really the truth. We do have Aratha's Cord, which is actually a pretty good belt in the set, but I don't have the set, and that's part of the issue. I'm missing one of the key pieces to make that work. I do have the helmet, which, when used in combination with the helmet, gives me Was it just 10 dexterity and some defense, which is not really enough. If I put the collar on, I end up with the 20% faster run walk. It's just not, without the last piece, it's just not going to be enough to be worthwhile. And I've never found the last piece, unfortunately, so that's not going to help. I like the idea of changing this out right here for the rune. So if I change this out, that'll give me a pretty huge amount of open wounds, and I won't have to worry about this anymore. I've been having so much trouble with it. I was even using this thing, the Blood Moon Blade, specifically because I didn't have enough open wounds. So I think that's step number one. We're definitely going to do that. So let's take our let's sell the Blood Moon Blade. We don't need this anymore. Yeah, so overlapping lightning resistance is going to help versus his conviction. So if we look up conviction, aura Meph, you find out that Mephisto's conviction aura is what is it? So his is level 20, right? So let's look up really quickly what level 20 is. So at level 20, my resistance is going to get reduced by 125%. So whatever I'm currently at right now, to hit 75%, I'm not exactly sure how much it takes to hit 75%, but let's pull off a little bit of lightning res, right? So there's 11. There's 10. There's 14. There's 7. And we're still way over. Alright, so let's pull the smoke off. So the smoke, 50, 60, 70. So I'm just over 75% with the smoke, which brings me to 177%, which is 5, 6, 7. So 2% over. So with this one right here, I'm 16% over. With this one right here, I'm 26 or 27% over. With this one here, I'm 37% over. With this one, I am 44% over right there. That's 44% over with just the charms. And then Treachery itself, which is going to give me my Fade. That's where I'm going to get a large amount of the amount of extra resistance. So I'm going to need that when I go fight, obviously, Mephisto. That's going to give me level 15, which is 60%. So I'll have 60% plus what I'm currently running right now, which is the, like 60 some odd percent over. So I think I'm actually sitting at about where I need to. I could use a little bit more lightning res. I mean, one thing I could do right off the bat, which would make the Black Horn's face more effective, is I could socket it with something to give me more resistances. Let's take the gem out of Crush Flange, though. We have the rune, which I'm going to use to get myself more open wounds. I'm afraid that the open wounds that I have is just not enough, and as evidence of the last time I ran through and tried to kill everything, I had some big issues with not enough open wounds. So we're definitely gonna work on this. This is not gonna be an issue for us, essentially, because once we take this shale rune out of here, now we're looking at an rune instead, which is going to give us 25% open wounds on top of our 33% crushing blow, so we don't have to worry about the open wounds anymore. 68% crushing blow and what, 33 plus 8% open wounds, so we should be more than sufficient in terms of open wounds, which is going to get us just fine. Helmets. So I was thinking we could take a Ort rune and throw it in the helmet in Blackthorn's face. And the reason why I was thinking we could do that is just simply because it's going to give us an extra 30% lightning res on top of the 15 that's already on here. So we're looking at 45% there, which is going to stack up quite nicely with all the other res that I have, which should make it next to impossible for Mephisto to be able to one-shot me through the Conviction Aura. We're talking about negative 125%. And yeah, negative 120%, or yeah, negative 125%. So let's just run that on a calculator real quick, make sure we're hitting the right numbers. So we've got 125, and we can subtract with the fade. Fade is going to give us at level 15. What is it? 60%. So we can just go ahead and subtract 60%, right? Which is 65. Then we've got all these additional charms. If we put the Ort rune in the Blackthorn's face, that's another 30%, so we can subtract another 30% from that, which means we only need 35 after that's finished. And charm-wise, we are sitting on more than 35%. We've got 10, that's still over. We've got 7, so that's 17, that's over. We got 14, so minus 17, minus 14. And then we also have the, what is it, the 11? Where's the 11%er in here somewhere? Yeah, we have an 11% or two, and I'm still at 75%. So minus 11, which means we're good. Which means if we throw that Ort rune in the Blackthorn's face, we are golden. We should have more than enough lightning resistance to overcome pretty much anything that's coming at us. What's up, Ryan? Oh, well, glad you like the videos, man. And yes, Canadians. Blame Canada. I'm just kidding. Yes, I got a fire druid in ladder. It's when ladder resets though, he's not gonna be in ladder anymore. So let's see here. All the other resistances are gonna be kind of crappy though, which is unfortunate. I kind of think for Uber Mephisto, even though it's going to slow things down, I might want to switch to the Crown Shield, just so that I get the extra all res. That way I'm more moderately covered in all categories. I'm not really sure this belt. Another thing we could do besides the Blackthorns is... now that I know I can swap out to this belt. So this is the 57 life, 23% lightning res build. I gain a lot more life with this belt, and I gain some resistances. I only lose a little bit of mana, which isn't really that big of a deal. So I think that's a good swap out. I think that brings us up to a much more agreeable level too. I've got another 14 lifer there, a 10 lifer. I need a little bit of poison resistance. What else do I have in here that doesn't need to be in here? This is a 10% fire res. And this is a 7% cold. Do I have anything worse than 7% cold? This is a 5% fire. So we can replace the 5% fire with the 10. Realistically, you know, for absolute safety, I can't use... Actually, as far as I understand, you can't use Scrolls of Teleportal in there, and there's no reason for me to bring an Identify Scroll, so that's also space that I could use for additional resistances and additional charms to bolster up my defenses a tiny bit more. We could utilize maybe a little bit more fire res. That 13% fire res is a lot. There's a 7% lightning. And then we got a 6% lightning. I don't even think we need the Ort rune in the Blackhorn's face at that point. I think we're fine. In fact, we might be better off with some increased attack speed as opposed to the other. Let's run our calculations real quick and see what we're looking at for in terms of IAS and how much more we need to break that breakpoint. So let's pull up an IAS calculator. Alright, the IAS calculator. And then primary weapon is a mace. It's literally just a mace. It has no IAS on it as far as I'm aware. No IAS, right? Alright, so primary weapon left slot. We're using smite. What is our level of fanaticism? We are looking at level 22 fanaticism. And we are IAS. We have 20% IAS on our gloves, and that is literally it. We are not using IAS anywhere else. So let's see. We're at 3.12. If we add 15% IAS from a jewel, does that bring us up a breakpoint? It does not. How much would we need to go up? 20% would bring us up to 7 frames. Oof. We would need 55% IAS to reach the next breakpoint, which is kind of insane. I mean, from where we are at 3.57... Yeah, we really don't have as fast of an attack speed as I would like. The 4.16 is a big deal, and I am not able to reach that relatively effectively. Even with gold wrap is 10%. So if I threw 10% gold wrap and then also threw in a 15% jewel, that would be what, 30, 45? So 45 would bring me to 3.57. But I need 55 to hit the last breakpoint, which is a lot. Do I think they'll bring Mosaic and the other rune words to non-ladder when the next ladder drops? The answer to that question is no. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. They pretty much told us in previous patches, what they said was the new ladder-only rune words would not fall off to ladder, to non-ladder, unless, and they specifically said unless, new rune words come. So if there are new rune words, then the answer to that question is yes. If there's not new rune words, then the answer to that question is no. It really comes down to whether or not we have new rune words or not. If there are new rune words, yes. If there's not new rune words, no. Let's see, 30% on the +2 pally circlet. If I were to have if I had two 15% IS jewels here, that would be 30%, right? So I could manage, what, 30% here, 10% on the belt, so that would be 40%. I could add 40 to the 20, so it would be 20, 30, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 60%. But I'd need 2 sockets on this thing to be able to obtain that. Do I want to try and burn my socket quest on the priest coronet and see if I can get 2 sockets? Throw 2 IAS jewels in it. Do I want to do that? It's a risk because it doesn't always give you 2 sockets. That's the problem. So even if you do it, You might not get the 2 sockets that you want. That's the skinny. That's the problem. Solo self-found is a set of rules, Matt, and the rules are right there. Yum, 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 yum. Well, ain't nothing but a chicken wang. Ain't nothing but a chicken wang. 'Cause moving all the time. Ain't nothing but a chicken wang. My dad's fooling all the time. Ain't nothing but a chicken wang. Got them big old chicken wangs. Yeah, I've already completed it successfully. This is the extra, but this is the bonus round. This is the bonus round. All right, I'm making a call on this. So I was able to kill Uber Diablo successfully with my solo self-found character, in a player's 8 environment. I didn't cheat. Like the only thing that I did was give myself the Soj so that I could see if I could kill the player's 8 Ubers. I was actually able to kill the player's 8 Uber Diablo, and I kind of feel like with the rarity of the Soj and how ridiculously hard it is to come by one, combined with the fact that I never would have even gotten a chance to fight this guy, I feel like I should probably include this just simply because I was able to do it on this broken down character with crappy gear that I like strung together with string and baling wire. So I'm including this in the Uber run. We're gonna throw this in here somewhere. I doubt it's really gonna make all that much of a difference anyway. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to try and do the socket quest on this or whether I want to just socket this. What am I going to put in it, though? Even if I do socket it, what am I going to throw in it? That's the question. Do I throw in it, I mean, defense doesn't matter versus conviction because all my freaking resistances are going to be gone. Or all my defense is going to be gone. I mean, I feel like a resistance gem is pretty much the only thing I can throw in there. I'm pretty much set for lightning. I could throw this damage taking goes to mana jewel in there. Cody's losing his frickin' mind. I was also thinking about Sazabi's Mental Sheath, which is +1 skills at the very least. It does have some resistances on it. Alright, so we need our emergency items, specifically Treachery is going to be used to reproc our Fade, obviously. Nokuzen Relic is going to be an emergency item in case we're getting ripped to shreds from fire damage. Night Smoke is actually an emergency item as well, but we need to upgrade it first. Alright, so we got the Night Smoke. Why is the Night Smoke an emergency item? It has the damage taken goes to mana. So if we run into a situation where we're running out of mana, which can end in our death, we can pop the Night Smoke belt on relatively quickly, save our lives with it. That's basically all we're going to do with it. So if it comes down to that and we need the damage taken goes to mana, we're going to swap to it. Let's go ahead and throw our Treachery on so that we can go do our pre-buff. We're going to open the portal. Hold on, I got to open the portal first. I just don't really know if I want to throw anything in the frickin'... I mean, I only get one chance at this, so... I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to use the socket on, but there really isn't. I mean, helmet-wise, there's really not a lot of good options for helmets. And the lightning absorption will help keep me alive in there. So let's just go ahead and add a socket, shall we? Bam. Now we have a socket in our... Oh. Well, that was... Did it add it? Okay. Alright, so we got a socket in our Blackthorn's face, but what do we want to put in it? That's the question. I mean, I was thinking if we take this 9% damage taken goes to Mana Jewel and throw that in there, we won't need the Night Smoke as an emergency item, and we won't have to worry about that. I feel like that is going to be a pretty big deal for just survivability, just making it so that we don't run out of mana at any time during the fight, especially with Baal, you know, that constantly steals your mana all the time. At least we'll have a constant supply of mana coming in from any source. There's other ways that we could get damage taken goes to mana, obviously. The Night Smoke is one of them. There's also Hawanan's Blessing, which has 12% damage taken goes to mana. But I think this is our best bet. I think 9% damage taken goes to mana on the Dun Jewel is probably our best bet there. Just to make it so that we don't have to worry about mana at any time during the fight. So that anytime we're getting hit, we're restoring mana. We don't have to worry about constantly regenerating. Let's go ahead and make the portal up here so that we have access to Mala. And let's get our emergency equipment. So we definitely still need our smoke because we're going to swap that out for the treachery. I definitely still want the Nokazin Relic just in case I run into an issue where I'm completely surrounded by fire. Which does happen, by the way, especially when you're fighting Uber Diablo. You're going to find situations where you're just going to be completely and utterly surrounded by a lot of bull crap. Let's bring some extra juvies, just in case. Alright, and let's go get our treachery pre-procced. I shouldn't have to, Schlager. I think I've got it. I think I've got my resistances high enough that I shouldn't have to. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, safety-wise, I guess I could, but I don't think I've got the damage to do it if I run in with Salvation Aura. I mean, let's see what I'm looking at resistance-wise for all the numbers. I mean, 200%. I'm sitting at 230%, 293, 194, 227. Without salvation. I'm just going to stand in the fire here so I don't have to get the treachery reprocced. 200% is the maximum that I got. And unfortunately, I'm trying to see here. Pally torch. I mean, I'm looking at negative 125% from the conviction aura, which is pretty massive. Salvation wouldn't go a long way with this, but I'm gonna lose a lot of my increased attack speed and my damage, which is gonna make it really slow. I mean, we could give it a try with the Salvation aura, and if it fails with the Salvation aura, we could always give it a try with the Fanaticism aura and see if we fail with the Fanaticism aura, but... I mean, with Salvation, we're looking at 373, 312, 307, and 194 poison. Of course, we don't have the most amazing poison in the world. Let's do a quick pre-buff on our Holy Shield. And we need to swap to cast Life Tap. Time to get my butt kicked. Alright, let's back him up a little bit. I don't know what the hell my merc's doing. Oh god, why am I not attacking Mephisto? Bless it. Come on, Mephy Beffy. Whew.
Impossible.
God dang it, I can't get back in there and fight him. Come out here. I need some more potions. I'm gonna have to get some more potions. Chance. I have no more full juvies, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to go with regulars. Let's try a little bit of this, because I think my poison res is lacking severely with this. One of the things I noticed is that he's absolutely demolishing me with poison. So let me go refresh my treachery. Actually, I forgot to throw my actually, yeah. I guess with the Salvation Aura, I don't need to put the smoke on, so I can still have the 45% increased attack speed. Let me stand here for a second and just make sure that my treachery is refreshed. I think with the addition of the antidote potions, I think I might be able to hit it. The Salvation Ore doesn't give me any poison resistance. So the poison is chunking my HP down. Oh, what's up, Dionysus? Thank you. Of course, I don't know if it's actually refreshed or not, but I can at least stand here for a little while and make sure that it tries to refresh. I could also craft up a couple full juvies. Okay, I'm just gonna have to assume that it is finished. I'm wearing the treachery, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal since I'm reapplying the treachery as I'm going. Let's drink up a whole bunch of antidote potions real quick before we go back. Just to counter that nasty poison that he's got. I think that'll help tremendously, just having that additional poison protection. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, good for me. He didn't regenerate. Oh, God. Bless it. He moves so weird. Like, he keeps just... I guess because he's a caster, and, you know, he does his whole little caster thing. But he's constantly moving so strangely that I'm having trouble, like, getting in there and hitting him without getting annihilated myself. And I'm trying not to swap over to the life tap wand while I'm close to him because I lose my salvation aura when I swap over to the life tap wand. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Out of potions again. I'm gonna end up getting the portal booby trapped.
Good evening.
Let's go ahead and repair too while we're at it.
Evening.
I think I'm gonna switch back to the other shield. I know the other shield has less resistances on it, but it's more damage. I'm gonna give that a try here. Let's drink a couple more antidote potions while we're here. Yes, you did almost see me dead. I need to see how easily I can kill these guys, but I need to. Of course, fighting these guys one at a time and things like this is not exactly going to be very good for my character here. Alright. Alright. Where you at, Mephi? Oh, this is not good. I had to switch. I had to switch to put the life tap aura back on, and when I switched to put the life tap aura back on, I instantly died. Of course. Oh dear. Getting back my body is going to be a whole lot of deaths. Let's drag everything over here, about as far over here as we can, and die horribly and painfully. Let's grab some more potions. Let's drag everything up here. I'm just trying to clear the portal out, make sure they don't end up surrounding the portal, which they're going to, unfortunately. Oh god, no, 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 don't do that. Oh, no mana? Okay. Where did all my mana go? Who stole my mana? The frickin' crit poison, though, is just insane. Okay, well, I got my corpse slightly further away from where it was before. Couple more potions. Oh, there's like a million freaking monsters up there. Although, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Hold on. I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. We're going to die about 100 times to do this, but... Oh, of course, you got to be right by the frickin' portal! And now the portal's booby-trapped. So I can't get through. There's nothing I can do. Let's try a little bit of distraction, shall we? Maybe the mercenary can provide us with a second of distraction. There is no helping me, Catch Seeger. I really appreciate the offer. That was really kind of you, but I don't think you understand that I'm offline. This is a challenge, and that even if it was online, Cat Seeker, even if it was online, I still couldn't accept your help. But I really appreciate it. What's sad is that I almost had them, but due to the fact that I had to switch to recast Life Tap, I died. And that's the sad thing. I had to switch to recast Life Tap, and I lost it. It's rather unfortunate. I hate the whole swapping to cast Life Tap thing. I got to tell you guys this. This is something that that I feel deep down in my soul. I always have felt it. I cannot stand casting to the stupid wand to recast Life Tap. I hate it with the burning passion of 1,000 souls. Why always with the crit poison? Like, I mean, I get it. The crit poison is insane, and yeah, the crit poison is nasty. There is no TP inside of Uber Tristram, guys. There is no scroll, or you cannot portal inside of Uber Tristram, guys. It's not something that you're allowed to do. They actually specifically disallow that expressly for the purpose of making it more difficult. You can't do that. Oh, that was the body too. That was it right there. Of course, there's bodies all over the place, so I can't ever tell which one's the right one. Thankfully, I think I may have unbooby trapped the portal. Mephisto is no longer standing near it, so let's see if we can make it through. Oh, never mind. He's still standing near it. Oh, okay. Which one is the right one then? Oh, I clicked on the... Yes! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ha! And then the merc died as I got through. Sweet. Okay. Now recovery. First off, let's go reproc our treachery because we need that while we go in there. So let's go ahead and get that first. Alright, let's get our treachery proc. Wah 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 wah. Players 8, yes. Players 8 solo self-found too, which is yeah. Players 8 solo self-found is really the crutch there. Players 8 by itself is not entirely difficult to do, and under the right circumstances, the optimal circumstances, you'll get it. And it's not that easy, but under solo self-found circumstances of cobbling together equipment to try and make something work, it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt. Alright, we just don't want them to run out while we're in the middle of the fight, that's all. Let's grab our mercenary too, he might draw a little bit of heat off of us. One thing I might do, and this might be a better tactic than trying to fight Mephisto, is clear off some of these skeletons real quick first. Let me make sure I got my life tap. We're golden. Alright, let's go. Of course, he's right there by the Doojank. Alright, we are going to run as far away to the corner as we possibly can. And we're going to kill off some of these minions. We're going to try anyway. I want to see how difficult it is for me to do. I don't know exactly how easy it's going to be for me to kill these minions, to be perfectly honest. Maybe if I had infinite mana. I mean, it's not impossible. I'm going to get rid of this frickin' Hit Lord, though. It's not impossible, but it's going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, I'm cutting out a little corner. We're going to clean this up a little bit first before we go fight Mephisto. I know he's going to respawn them immediately. I'm aware. But in the case that I have to get one of my bodies back again, for instance, like before, I don't want there to be, you know, burning undead all over the place, literally making my life a living hell. You understand what I'm saying? So we're just going to clean this up a little bit, get rid of some of these guys from the map, so that we'll have a better time retrieving our corpse the next time we die, which probably will happen. But we're gonna keep at this until we get it. Alright, we got this little area over here cleared. Let's put some potions back on the belt. Let's clear this little area up here. Stupid little bone mages. Show us Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime can chill out with me while I'm playing. How about that? Maybe he'll give me the power that I need. Nope. Pun intended. He is, after all, the Power Master Optimus Prime. I need some more mana potions. I might have to take a risk through the portal. Poison guys can go suck it. Our Master Optimus Prime! Yeah, I need mana pots and I'm running out. Slowly but surely. How is the portal? The Portalis? Oh, there's Mephisto. Alright, let's run from him. We're not gonna fight him. I'm going to run. And I'm going to run as fast as I possibly can. I need some more mana to run with. God, he is just spawning 1,000 million skeletons and ruining all the hard work that I just did. Unfortunately. Alright, well, we might not have a choice. I think our only choice is to kill Mephisto. Killing all these little minions and stuff like that doesn't work if he's just going to continually respawn them like that. And all I was really trying to do was get through the portal. I wasn't really trying to fight him yet, but I think I'm gonna have to fight him. He's so freaking fast. Like, dear Lord Jesus, he was keeping up with me even while I was charging. Like, full charge. He's just like right there with me the whole way. Just like, oh yeah, I got you, buddy. It was like no big deal. Alright, let's grab the old Merc real quick.
What is it?
As a distraction. Really nothing more. He's just gonna be a distraction. Oof. Let's see if we can drag Mephisto up here. Well, never mind. I guess Mephisto just decides he doesn't want to come and play with me. Every time I try and get him to follow me, like deliberately get him to follow me, he doesn't want to follow me. Like, I want him to follow me, but he won't do it. Ow. I can't, every time I try to switch to cast the frickin' life tap on him, I end up getting surrounded by about 1,000 frickin' skeletons. And I can't back away to cast the life tap on him like I need to. Which, during that exact moment when I cast life tap, I kinda have to back away, because I lose my salvation aura when I cast the life tap. So there's really not a whole lot of good option there. I gotta chug down a couple more potions real quick.
Salutations.
Evening.
Let me grab my Merc one more time. Let him be a slight distraction. I can't. That is so much. Why is there so much? Why? Why is there so much? I can't even just skeletons everywhere. Just let me fight him for 2 seconds without 10,000 skeletons. I'd kill him already. He'd be dead. If I didn't have the skeletons, he'd be dead already. I can't even back away half the time to do what I need to do because the skeletons are in the way. And I know it's his gag, right? I know it's his gag. It's to literally just summon infinite numbers of skeletons, but... they start collapsing in on me, and I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get away. And once they start collapsing in on me, I don't really have much choice but to move. Like this. They just start collapsing in on me like a freaking crowd of monsters. But, nope, nope, nope. Potions. He's probably going to regenerate by the time I get back, but whatever. And he's got me stuck. I don't think I'm getting out of this one. What? Get my Mephisto! Oh my god. Get on Mephisto. Life tap went down. As soon as life tap went down, I was dead, and I couldn't back away to cast, so I just don't think I have the doojank rank-a-lankins in me here to get this done. I do not have the doojanks in me to get this done. Yeah, he's not at the portal. I can probably get my body back. Let me grab a little bit of money out so I can use my merc as a distraction. I got money stored away for days, specifically for this purpose, so... Such a pain in the butt to have to deal with all those skeletons constantly hitting you the entire time while you're trying to fight the Mephisto. I would have had it many times over if it weren't for the skeletons. Many times over. Easily. Ah, dang it. Well, the corpse looks mostly free. Let's see if we can zoom down here. Try it again.
Good afternoon.
We're going to keep trying until he's dead. Either that or until I lose my mind. Until I lose my mind. Alright, we need to pull out enough gold to repair the wand, which is running low on charges. Repair the equipment. Put what's left in the stash. Let's go ahead and drink up some potions again real quick. I'm trying to think where the hell I want to take him to make it so that I can fight him with a little bit less distracted. Alright, again. Pick up all my freaking corpses all over the place. Let's drag all these skellies up here. Come on. I know he's going to resummon all these skellies. Just trying to see if I can thin out their numbers just a little bit. Your brothers have escaped me. I used up most of my potions, hold on.
How may I be of help?
Again. He's still almost dead? What? Come on, Mephisto. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Die on this life tap. Die on this life tap. Don't let me life tap again. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just too much. It's just too much. Okay, hold on. He seems to be not regenerating when I run back to town. So let me go refresh my potions real quick, come back, and maybe he won't be completely regenerating. I don't know. He's surrounded by skeletons. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Woo! Everybody come over here. Everybody come over here. Everybody. Everybody. I'm not too late. I'm too dead. Come here. I cannot kill Mephisto. There's too many monsters around him. I cannot kill Mephisto. You cannot help me, Xylit, because I'm offline and this is a challenge. So buckle up, Buttercup, and cry a river with me, because I can't accept any help. Zero. Six ist, 4 jaw. Oh, man. I don't like this guy. When I get surrounded like that, I start to panic. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I literally am starting to panic because I know that if I end up in a situation where I need to back away, I can't, because I'm just being slowly and endlessly surrounded by skeletons. I think I'm claustrophobic, guys, because as soon as they start surrounding me like that, that's like the end of my lifespan. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with being surrounded like that. It's not. I might even be able to pull it off, but I know that if I let myself get surrounded like that completely and utterly, I know that I won't be able to get out. And if I can't get out, I know that I won't be able to frickin' survive. So I'm just like, I don't like the fact that I'm constantly surrounded by these frickin' god blessed skeletons. It's making my nerves go frickin' wonky.
Good afternoon.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, okay? I just need some water. Let's see if we can clear this back corner right here. I mean, I know he's just gonna spawn more. There's nothing I can do about that. But at least I can try. Okay. 1, 2. I have it mostly clear up there, which is basically what I want, right? Alright, I'm gonna drag him up there. We're gonna see how this works. It might be terrible. I'm still gonna do it anyway. He just spawned a whole bunch of new skeletons, so kind of made that pointless. Exactly what I didn't want. I guess as soon as he reached an area that wasn't coated with skeletons, he was like, hey, this area could use some more skeletons. Let's coat this area with skeletons, guys. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no no, Baal. Oh no, not Baal.
Hello.
We definitely don't want Baal in on this. Not if we can help it. Oh man. Baal's out of his little cage. Come on, Mephisto. God, why are there so many skeletons? It's like as soon as I stop, and literally as soon as I stop, I am just surrounded, like on all sides by skeletons, and there's literally nothing I can do about it other than just die. I mean, how am I supposed to fight literally the P8 Uber Mephisto and freaking 60 skeletons all shooting me at the same time? I gotta find a way to get him at least mildly by himself. There's gotta be a way I can do it. There has to be a way.
My brothers have escaped you.
There's got to be a way. Of course, as soon as I reach any area which doesn't have skeletons on it, he immediately just summons more skeletons. That's about as good as I've gotten this entire time. The skeletons are blocking me from him. I think this is it, do or die. I've got him in a position which is mildly okay. There's not as many skeletons here. Not as many. I think it's do or die time. Oh, frickin' bull crapping, frickin' swapped and then swapped back like an idiot. That was me. That was me. It was all me. It was all me doing stupid stuff, and I literally made a stupid mistake, and I died from my stupid mistake, and that's exactly what I get, is I get to die from my stupid mistake. Why are you attacking that monster? Oh, I got my corpse and then immediately died. I think I might have booby-trapped the portal. No, I didn't booby trap the portal. I can't freaking... Maybe if I go left instead of right. Maybe if I die a little bit quicker. Maybe if I drag him over this way. Drag him away.
Not here.
Unfortunately, all those freaking... I need some potions before I can even attempt to fight him again. And he's right there at the friggin' door. Let's go grab the Merc as a hopefully protect my life measure. If he's still got a sliver of life left, we are just gonna go straight for it and see if we can kill him. There seems to be an oddness in the way that he's resurrecting. Sometimes he resurrects, sometimes he doesn't. Or sometimes he restores his life, and sometimes he doesn't, and I don't know why. No treachery proc. God bless it. If we can get Mephisto down, we've got this. I know we've got this. If we can get Mephisto down, we've got it. Swap, cast. Swap. Swap, cast. Swap. Yes! Oh my goodness, yes! Okay, I think it's cleanup time. Clean up, everybody, clean up. Clean up, everybody, clean up. Clean up, everybody, clean up. Everybody do your best to clean up. Clean up. Everybody do your best to clean, clean, clean. Everybody do your best to clean. Oh, clean, clean, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Clean, 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 clean. Clean up, everybody clean up. Clean up, everybody clean up. Whew. No, I think what happened is I oversaturated the area with ads. So I failed my way to victory. Eye of the toilets? Oh, man. That's right. Because it's the eye of the toilet. We are grunting real hard. We are putting our cheeks on that cold steel now. And we flush it down, but it will not go away, 'cause we clogged the toilet today. Eye of the toilet. Grunting hard, gonna make do with the toilet paper we got.
The morning
It's not two-ply toilet paper, but it's okay, 'cause we got enough toilet paper today. And we clogged up the toilet all day long, and they told us not to sing this song. Eye of the toilet. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You know, let's get the Merc for cleanup. The Merc can help me with cleanup. He's actually pretty good in here, in lieu of the actual Ubers themselves.
Morning.
And I think now that Mephisto's dead, we can finally switch back to Fanaticism Aura. Which, we don't need the other aura anymore, so we can go ahead and put this back. Oh, come on. What'd you get, crit poisoned? I was trying to switch back to my aura. I definitely want to clear the portal just in case things get spicy on the next two. Baal actually left the center, and I'm actually kind of curious if whether I can go kill Diablo real quick. I don't know if he's still not in the center. It would be nice if I knew where they all were, but I don't, unfortunately. I'm literally crit poisoned. It's one of the reasons why I want to get rid of these frickin' archers and these mages and whatnot, because the last thing I need is them crit poisoning me while I'm in the middle of the frickin' fight with one of the other bigger baddies. Taking the time to prep the field ain't gonna do me no harm. They're gonna be spawning monsters of their own as well, which is gonna be a pain in the butt, obviously. I need more. Fist of the Heavens works better the more monsters there are. And we got the eye of the toilet. What's wrong with the eye of the toilet? Don't be jealous of my eye of the toilet song. I have a special amulet that I'm hoping that will help me out with Diablo's ads. We shall see. It's Noka's and Relic, because obviously they got all the fire. And I was thinking maybe between the Dwarf Star and the Noka's and Relic, I was thinking I could probably handle the fire coming from Diablo's ads pretty easily. Diablo, I'm not really too worried about. I don't really know. I was trying to keep you from poisoning me, you little turd. I think Baal's already out of his cage, though, so I think Baal might be next no matter what. Baal is right down here, if I remember correctly, so we're going to find that out in a second. Mr. Steal Your Mana. At least I've got a sufficient place for me to fight. I can drag Baal up to here or something like that. Fight him around the corner. A couple other places. Why do you guys poison me? I guess the archers have a chance to poison. Because they freaking hurt. What's up, Kai? How's it going, man? We're finally giving the Ubers a try today. Oh, hello, Baal. Man, we're not quite ready for you yet. Yeah, so Baal is already out of his prison, so it looks like he's going to be next. Let's fill up on pots real quick.
Good afternoon.
Get our mana pots. Let's grab a couple extras, put them in the cube, just for emergency reasons. Let's put a couple manas in there, too. Baal does have the ability to steal mana, so we may have some issues with mana on him, and I was thinking that we might be better off using Night Smoke for him, specifically because Night Smoke has the 50% damage taken goes to mana. That way we can ensure that we're going to steal, essentially, most of the mana back essentially every single time anything hits us. We'll get a good additional mana return essentially constantly coming in from him. So despite the fact that he's going to steal our mana on a regular basis, which he totally will, at least we'll be able to counter that mostly. Alright. And then we'll grab some mana potions as well. Alright, so he's over here. Let's frickin' have some fun with him. Come on, buddy. We gotta start out with life tap on him, of course. He should teleport right on top of our heads. Trying to see if I can get his attention. The hell did he go? Come on, buddy. Come on. Actually, it's not really all that bad right there. Let's just go ahead and tap him up, and let's just start wailing on him. Just noticing the fact that I am overwhelmed with fire there. Let me put my Nokazin Relic on and go back in. God, my freaking mana, though. Like, it keeps going all the way down to the bottom, all the way back up to the top, all the way down to the bottom, all the way back up to the top. I got the yo-yo manas. Literally the yo-yo manas. It's a little scary because when my mana runs out, I can't attack, and if I can't attack, then I die, right? So I look at my mana going down to 0, and I'm like, you know, I don't like this. I don't like this. It's not scary. Look this at all. All right. Like I said, with Mephisto out of the way, I'm pretty sure we've got this. Like, I don't see any reason why we don't got this. Now it's pretty much just Diablo in the center, which we could probably just rush him. We're going to get stuck. So this is the only thing that I'm worried about, is I know for a fact we are going to get stuck. Let's do some slight gear changes for Diablo, though, because we know Diablo is mainly physical, and we know Diablo is mainly fire. So we're going to change from the Blackthorn's face to the Bulwark. That's going to give us 10% physical damage reduction, a little bit of regeneration, some more life, faster hit recovery, etc. It's going to make it a little bit easier for us to survive in there. We've got our Nokazin Relic on to help with the fire, so that's good. We've got plenty of physical damage reduction, so that's good. So we should be fine. We're probably not going to be able to escape, though. Oh, what the hell just happened? That was not my intention at all. I didn't mean to move. I definitely did not mean to move. Can I get back in there? Oh, okay. Just lock me in a cage, why don't you? Well, I'm definitely not leaving now. God, this is freaking nerve-wracking. I couldn't frickin' I was stuck in this stupid little rut and I couldn't swap properly and cast the life tap, and then he had me in the bone prison, and then the bone prison would constantly, I kept clicking on the bone prison instead of him, and so I kept hitting the bone prison and not healing myself, and it was a whole bunch of really stupid stuff going on, which just worked out to basically me getting my butt clapped. My cheeks clapped is basically what just happened, is I got my cheek clapped. Let me see if I can get my frickin' body back. Okay. Let's hop out of here real quick. We're not gonna fight him just yet. Let's go refresh our treachery. You can't curse the bone prison, and because you can't curse the bone prison, I ran into a really stupid situation where I kept hitting the bone prison, and every time I hit the bone prison, instead of hitting him, I was taking basically full damage and I wasn't healing myself, and so I was just slowly dying because I kept having trouble clicking on Diablo. And the funny thing is that everything except for the bone prison I could life leech off of. So I could life leech off the pit lords, I could life leech off Diablo, and I was surrounded by pit lords, right? So if I had hit the pit lords instead of the bone prison, I would have been fine. But I was hitting the stupid bone prison, and I couldn't stop because, of course, the bone prison was surrounding me. I don't even know why he bone prisoned me. It's not like I was running away or anything. I was literally trying to get to him, and he's like, I'm running to him, and he bone prisons me on the way to him.
What do you need?
Alright, I need, let's, let's put this in here. I don't need this. Let's grab a little bit of gold. Let's grab the mercenary. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got let's take some of these potions and put them in these... in here. Alright. Good to go. Good to go. I mean, I could spend a little bit of time clearing out some of the pit lords, but he's just going to respawn them all, so I don't really know if that's really worth it. This little ghosty right here, though, has got to die. The Eye of the Dewjank. Oh, man. It's a powerful eye. What was that? Did you guys see that? It looked like some sort of web that appeared across the screen. Did you see that web? There was it was like a web that appeared across the screen. It was kind of cool looking. Oh, my weapon's almost broken. I'm gonna have to pull out some money real quick and repair. We can't have our weapon breaking in the middle of that fight. It'll, if we don't have our open wounds and our crushing blow, we're dead. Let me pull out a little bit of money and repair real quick. What are we at? 11 out of 60. Let's pull out 88K.
Evening.
Should be more than enough. I'm going to be doing a solo self-found sin eventually. I knew he's just going to spawn more pit lords, but at least I can get myself in a stable position first. I can't believe these guys are still alive. Blade Sin? Oh wow, yeah, you definitely are looking for maximum pain on that one. Blade Sin requires a very strong weapon. Oh, he's almost dead still. What? I think this life tap ought to do it. That should be it. There should be. Come on, die, Diablo. Oh, no, come on! Life tap went down. Right at the last second, life tap went down. Right at the last second. Right at the last second. He was about dead. He was literally almost dead. He was literally almost dead. Alright, you know what? Let's grab the merc one more time. Come on. Let's grab the merc.
What is it?
Give him my body. Is he in the frickin' house, little punk? Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. He's in the frickin' house. Hate it when he's in the house. Punk's in the house. Mom's in the house. How about that? Alright, let's go re-up our treachery real quick. That was so close. That was so freaking close, though. It was so freaking close, wasn't it? Gosh, dang it. He is dead? Oh. Well, no, I don't think he died. It was very close. He was like freaking 1 HP, but he didn't go down. You know what I probably could do is I could probably, as long as he doesn't immediately regenerate, I could probably throw a couple Fists of the Heavens out, and maybe the Fist of the Heavens might actually kill him. If he's really that close. We can always give it a try. God knows right now, with him being that low on HP, Fist of the Heavens is actually going to do more damage. Oh my god, I can't fire straight to save my life! No, he's regenerating again. Oh, dang it, he's regenerating. And my frickin' life tap was not on the life tap like it was supposed to be. Let's see if we can get Diablo to come out. Oh, there we go. He's out of the house. Never mind. Oh, come on with that bull crap and your stupid... Yeah, you stupid punk butt. And now I'm hitting the frickin' bone prison again. He's got me in the stupid bone prison again. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck in the bone prison. I kept targeting the bone prison. Every single time I tried to do anything, I just targeted the bone prison. I was just stuck in the frickin' bone prison. Oh, we got the booby trap portal.
Not here.
Frickin', I hate it when he gets stuck in the frickin' house. His stupid punk house-loving butt. That is the second time he's gotten me trapped in that stupid bone prison. Successfully, too. I swear it's like he plans it.
Good afternoon.
Well, go to re-up treachery again, I guess. This better be a fire torch roll. What it's gonna be is it's gonna be my first solo self-found P8 torch, and no matter how terrible it is, it's still my first solo self-found P8 torch. Following the rules, by the way. Following the rules. So, you know, it's not easy under these rules. These rules make things ridiculously difficult for no reason. And I know they do, okay? I'm well aware they make things ridiculously difficult. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Life tap key is broken, of course, and it did not go off. I thought it maybe have gone off. No, did it literally just drop proc like as soon as I went back? Okay. Druid 1010 torch. Woo! Druid 1010 torch! Yeah, baby! I got my Druid 1010 torch up in here. Take a look at my Druid 1010 without fear. I got a Druid 1010 torch without fear. I mean, that's possible, but Diablo is one of the worst ones to pull. It's one of the problems with him is he just doesn't, he doesn't like to move. He doesn't like to go. He's very difficult to get to go anywhere. I've tried many, many times. I'm killing these because they're around the portal, and just in case I die, I don't want them to interfere with the portal. That's the only reason I'm killing these, is because they're near the portal. I don't want them, you know, messing with me while I'm on the portal. I'm gonna kill these 2 archers real quick, too. Oh, this boy. I didn't know you were still there. Let's get him up here, too. Look, I said you're coming. Alright? Whether you want to or not. You are most definitely coming. All the way up here. I don't want you in my grill. Get out the way. I'm trying to move this boy. Alright, this boy needs to die. He has that stupid poison attack. He's not going to respawn. Now look at all these ones from frickin' Baal over here. You need to die. He was poisoning me the entire time while I was fighting him before. Just constant, never-ending poison. It doesn't help. Especially when I'm burning to death. Alright, let's see what else we got down here. There's all my potions all over the place.
I can't carry it.
It's a relatively calm and peaceful fight comparatively to what it was before. Whew. Dear Lord Jesus in heaven. So tense. So uh. Man, that was a lot. How long did that take me? Like freaking hours? P8 Ubers are mean. P8 Ubers are mean. Get the poll going. We gotta. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Let's see. What is it? What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a? What am I getting the poll going for? Wait. What? Low roll barb torch. Barb torch. Paladin torch. Let's see what you guys. Let's see what I'm gonna leave you guys in suspense. Sork torch. Assassin torch. Of course, I can't fit all the options, but we'll put the highlights on there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a pee. I think I had to go pee ever since I was fighting Baal.
Did you already kill them? I think I was up a bit late. I can't believe I missed it, Ginger.
You missed what?
You killing Uber Dubers.
I told you I was probably gonna do it today.
I was asleep.
Well, you can watch the nail-biting, freaking... Yeah.
Was it bad?
Oh, yeah, it was bad. Oh, I died. I don't know if I had a death count or not, but somebody can give me a death count maybe, but it was a lot. It was like 15, 20 times I died, maybe more.
Ooh. But you got it done, which is a good thing.
Mephisto was by far the hardest. Baal was easy, super easy. I killed him.
Mephisto would be the
Killed
worst.
him without a freaking, like, without even thinking about it, really. Baal was just dead. Diablo, on the other hand, got real tricksy on me. He put me in a cage, and every time I swapped to go and use my life tap on him, and then I would have to, reacquire the target.
Yeah.
Normally, it's not an issue because all of the monsters in there can be life tapped, right? Well, the bone prison can't. So I was stuck inside the bone prison, and because the bone prison was actually like physically surrounding me, I kept targeting the bone prison instead of him, and I wasn't stealing life. And he freaking two times he got me in the stupid bone prison, and 2 times the life tap failed me basically because I kept hitting the bone prison. I don't even have.
Bone prison's horrible.
I don't even have my identify book. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I knew Mephisto was going to be an issue, just because resistance is, and yeah, like we all knew that would be a problem.
Actually, it was more like the minions that were the problem. So several times I had him.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage.
Well, several times I had him just fine, and I almost had him dead. But like then he would spawn like 10 trillion million minions around me, and they would start to they would start to like crowd around me to the point where I couldn't escape. And
Yeah.
with Mephisto, you really can't just swap cast life tap and then swap back because you're putting yourself in
You're dead.
danger. You're putting yourself in danger doing that because, of course, the conviction aura immediately then strips all your resistances, and then you're basically, you're useless, right? So you kind of have to do like a little bit of a runaway, cast your life tap, swap back, and then run back, and it works pretty good that way. But the minions
But
kept
not when the minions.
the minions were crowding around me so much that I couldn't do the little runaway cast and then run back, so I was stuck in this terribleness. What do we got here?
You've shown though with all your like very minimum gear that it is doable on a solo.
What did I do it with?
Right.
A bulwark helmet, treachery, a night smoke belt. I got a dwarf star and a raven frost, a crappy amulet. Believe it or not, I killed Diablo with Nokazen Relic. Just goes to show you that how powerful Nokazen Relic is, because it adds the maximum fire resistance and the massive fire res. So you can basically just utilize that to just bypass all that fire. So while the pit lords and everything were like, around me just wailing on me with fire, I'm just like, fire. I had the dwarf star on and I had the Nokazen, so
we thought the pit lords would be a bit of an issue, but mainly they do spam the fire, so that was a good choice.
All right, so 37% of you think it's going to be a Paladin torch. Let's see if you're right.
We're just hoping for you.
Wow. It's not a Paladin torch, but it's actually a surprisingly good torch. A 1720 Amazon.
It's not bad.
Wow, 1720 on the res, though? Like, that's snuggling right in here. That's just going to snuggle in. Like,
It's still going to help.
it's just going to snuggle right in there. I mean, yeah, I don't get the +3 to Pally, but I mean, 20 all res, I'll take it.
Definitely.
So killed Uber Diablo in P8. Yeah, I killed him yesterday. The Uber Diablo in P8.
Oh, I missed that too.
He was easy. He was easy in P8. I rickrolled him.
Good evening.
He just has a lot of life. His damage is not that bad.
I did not get a Soj, so I just wanted to see if I could kill him, is basically what I did. I wanted to see if I could actually do it in P8, and I knew that the possibility of me actually obtaining a Soj was like next to nil. So I wanted to at least see if I could kill him, and I was surprised to find out that not only was he easily killable, but he was a pushover. Like Uber Diablo was a pushover. Uber Baal was a pushover. Pandemonium Diablo was a little bit of a pain in the butt. I think it's just because he had all the pit lords around him, I think, and then the bone prison. But honestly, yeah, Mephisto was really the freaking nasty one. Just
Mephisto's always
nasty.
been the worst though, because that conviction, it's like one way you could have, as if you had the same level conviction, you could have cancelled it out, but that's a lot of points.
Yeah, definitely a lot of points.
So it's.
So let's vote. Well, actually, yeah. Well, no. We already voted on it. So the next solo self-found that I'm going to be doing is going to be Amazon. I'm not doing Amazon Ubers.
What are you doing, Bo or Java? Or...
They voted Bo. So.
Hey, that's not that bad though, because if you find a decent 4-sock bow, Insight's so damn good.
They voted Bo. Well, I don't know.
Because you get crit, you get a bit of ED. Like, yeah, it's not great, but and why couldn't they have voted that this time? You found a Burry, for God's sake.
I have 9 days to start a new solo self-found character. Fizzbo? Why would I torture myself with Fizzbo? That's terrible sounding.
Elemis just wants to see you struggle.
He does. He does want to. Everybody likes to see me struggle, apparently. They're like, they turning the screws. They're trying to get them in there real good. Yeah, they turn the screws. Yeah.
Yeah. If you find yourself an Insight bow, then you can go for like a different merc that stands out the way a bit.
What's going to happen to this guy? He's going to be immortalized. So, this character is going to get immortalized in my files, which I'm going to upload to the server. So, let's go ahead and do that right now before I forget.
and start deleting stuff.
So if you guys ever want to play him, yeah, let other people try to clear Ubers on this guy. Yeah. You guys can be tortured for a change. All right, so I have to save and exit so that his file is updated.
I just don't think that Fizz is doable. Like, unless you found another bury or something, sure, but Fizz would be so tedious.
Okay, so this is GGM Northshire. And
But it would be fun to see Elamist. I'd be happy watching it. Just to see Ginger crying about dolls and...
oh, I would be... y'all are mean. Y'all are mean. That's what it is. Okay, so let me copy him, and then we're going to paste him into the item pack. We're going to give him his own special section, so...
the Uber killer.
I'm going to make a section here called Solo Self-Found P8 Characters. These are characters that were literally just my Solo Self-Found P8 characters. In fact, we could also copy in some of the other Solo Self-Found P8 characters while we're at it. I don't see any reason why not. Let me copy in some of the other ones. I don't know if I copied in all the other ones, but...
Charles, that would be horrible. A magic arrow Amazon? That would be horrible.
I actually wanted to make one of those one time. It's basically just about getting your physical damage up as high as possible. Alright. So who else is... it was GGM Kubus. Kubus was one of them. That was
the one good thing about Boson is you can do a Valk and just do like a maxed out Valk to help.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going Valkyrie, that's for sure.
But I'd still say Insight Boat, because then you don't need to worry about keeping a Merc alive. Because it's not based on your fizz damage if you're doing an early one, and then you've always got your mana regen.
Where's GGM
Especially you can
Kubus
find like a +2 or +3 base. It's a very cheap option. Hello, kitty. Should we make a coffee? Come on then. Oh, have we got post? Is it junk mail? Is it junk
It's
mail?
always junk mail.
What's this? Ooh, co-op. Reduce your worry for loved ones with a prepaid funeral plan. Oh, thanks. God. At least my
Why
cat
is
will
he
play with
just
it.
missing from the list? That's crazy. He's just not there. I'll have to get the pack re-uploaded. What was the name of the I don't even remember the name of all of them. It's been too long. Burberdin. Is that my Burberdin?
What are you gonna go for though? Cold or fire, or a bit both, or?
I put some thought into it, and my thinking is basically that I was gonna utilize. Yeah, this is him right here. GGM_Burberdin. Oh, I'm in the wrong file. That's what it is. No wonder things were missing. There's Kubus.
I definitely think cold will be a lot safer.
Alright, let's paste these in here. Wah 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 wah. That's cute.
Hello, kitty cat.
Alright, the GGM Burberdin. These are all my solo cell-phone characters so far. I figure if anybody wants to actually have fun playing with them. I think the Necromancer is already in here, but...
it's nice to have a separate section for your solo self rounds compared to your testers and stuff that you've kept.
Hey, babe, I just managed to kill the Ubers on players 8 all by myself in the hardest difficulty.
He wants a cookie.
Fine, take some beef jerkums. Yeah. I died a whole bunch, but I finished it. Huh? Well, the next one is going to be an Amazon. I'm going to be doing an Amazon next.
Good girl.
Yeah, not going to get none of your beef jerkums. Alright, what was the name of my necromancer? I can't remember right off the top of my head.
No idea.
I just want to have all my solo self-found characters in this file. I figure if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it. Make sure they're all in there, right? That way if you guys want to download and play it. See if you guys can kill Ubers on my character.
We would all cry. Are you still sticking to making that barb for the ladder?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not...
I've decided on fire druid. Do something different. I know it's a lot of button spamming, but maybe I'll try that button cast stuff that I've never really given a shot.
I believe Mortuary was the solo self-found necromancer. Yes, that does sound correct. That sounds right. Mortuary.
Yeah.
He did pretty good. My solo self-found necromancer. I mean, he kind of struggled there toward the end. I'm not gonna lie, but he did it.
What, Skelly Mancer or
Yeah, it's basically just your standard summon necromancer, but I mean,
see, I still think
gear-wise though, he was so bad off. Like he just did not get good equipment at all.
I still think the best summon necro nowadays is literally you max out your skeleton mastery, you put some in skeletons, and the rest goes into like corpse explosion.
Alright, so there's
it's just so much
Mercenary,
better.
North Star, Berberadin, and Kubus. That's the Barbarian, the Druid, the Paladin, the Necromancer. So the only one that's missing is the Sorceress. I don't remember what the Sorceress's name was. I know I did the Sorceress. I just don't remember what the Sorceress's name was. Here we go. Let me pull up the video real quick, and I can peel it from there.
Where are you, Shadow?
Come on, open up your character panel. God knows I hit the C key like all the time looking at my character panel. I better open up at least one of these times. What kind of madman am I that doesn't open up his character panel? Come on. Come on.
Come on, Shadow. Nearly left you in the kitchen, poor thing.
Poor kitty cats.
It's because she gets under your legs, and then like you're closing doors to keep the heat in certain parts, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. Let me out."
Burn, baby,
she's
burn.
black.
That was the name of the sorceress. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Well, good. Burn, baby, burn can be in there too. There we go. Copy. Paste. All right. So they're all in their own separate folder. Now I just need to actually extract it, upload it, and then you guys can have fun with the characters.
Thaddeus.
And I'll add the Amazon and the
Not sure
Assassin
yet.
in there when that comes up, eventually.
Ginger was looking at a strange proc lightning build with crescent moons, but he's not sure yet. I'm gonna try a fire druid, but I'm gonna have to start using that quick cast stuff. I've never really used it before. I think that would really help for the fire druid, just because there's so much to cast. And now you're gonna want to because of the next hit stuff. But I still think I'm gonna focus Fisher and Armageddon. They'll be my main two skills.
All right. So B, copy this. Yes, dang it. When did it start doing that? Alright, let's open up our Google Drive real quick. By the way, if you guys are looking to sign up for Season 5 with us, the roster is up in the kinship. If you're not in the kinship, well, why aren't you in the kinship?
How dare you not be in the kinship?
Yeah, how dare you?
I'm actually quite shocked how small a group we've got at the moment. I think a lot of people are waiting for patch notes, but I'm not holding out. So we have a Squiddy and we have a Squigs.
Okay, so those are both uploaded now. Let me rename them. Version 15.
We don't have patch notes yet, Charles. That's the problem. There is no patch notes.
Alright, so guys, the item pack is updated with the new solo self-found characters. So if you guys want to check that out, maybe you want to download my Paladin and see if you can do Player's 8 Ubers, you're more than welcome to give it a try. Since I had already farmed the organs, you can just go ahead and hero edit the organs in for yourself, because technically you're just picking up basically where my character left off. It's too bad though that I can't give that torch to my solo self-found Amazon.
You've got to have a think of what elements. I'm still thinking cold's going to be safer.
Oh, as far as Amazon goes, I mean,
You could do cold and magic arrow.
you can eat
or
it all if you
cold-
want to. You want some of my taffy? Don't let Cody eat it like you did last time.
Oh, you won't give me the bag of
Cody
taffy.
eating taffy.
Oh no, you ain't getting the whole bag. That's my taffy. You ain't getting the bag of taffy. It's my taffy.
Is it toffee?
Taffy. No,
What's taffy?
toffee is something completely different. Toffee is like a, yeah, that's it. Completely different. Completely different.
I've got to look what taffy is.
Taffy. Here, you want to read it? Look, see, read
Oh,
it.
I've got it.
Read, read, you heathen.
Oh, so yeah, it's like a chewy. Yep. Nom, nom, nom.
We need some dang patch notes, that's for sure.
It would be nice. I saw the patch notes that like a load of streamers did, and it's literally like, we will have a next season, and we're like, what? There was nothing except that's when it will start.
Let's do a final gear check.
Oh, you put an in it. Nice.
Well, remember I was having issues with open wounds.
Yep.
And
Good idea.
I was thinking about putting the open wounds into something for resistances, and then it occurred to me, well, if I throw the open rune in the crush flange, I won't have to worry about the open wounds anymore. So I ended up changing the shale rune out to an rune for that reason.
Oh, good idea.
I actually utilized Blackthorns with the 9% damage taken goes to mana jewel in it for Mephisto. It came in pretty clutch to protect myself from his lightning. His lightning wasn't very, it was kind of impotent, basically.
Yeah.
I did utilize this belt for Mephisto as well, which was the Raven Buckle, because it does have the lightning res and a little bit of life. But then I swapped over to the Night Smoke belt for the 50% damage taken goes to mana, because I knew that when I was fighting Baal, I knew I was going to just run out of mana constantly. And you should have seen me fighting Baal. My mana was going like... That's one
good thing about... Well, Bale's horrible too, because he summons the ghosts that steal your mana as well.
Well, yeah, so I was I used this, and this basically completely eliminated any need for mana potions. It
Well,
was
that's
it
good.
was it was hectic and very stressful to watch my mana constantly go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I wasn't sure whether I was going to get my next smite off because I wasn't sure if I was going to have any mana. But the 50% damage taken go to mana did do its job, and I was able to basically just burn through Baal without having to worry about mana issues.
Yeah.
And then I had cold absorption. I had fire absorption from Dwarf Star. I mean, my spirit shield is just so pathetic, though. If I was using that in a ladder season or something like that, I would be so disappointed in myself. And 8 all-res sacred tars. I would be ashamed to wear that in a regular season.
It was sad though because
I would be ashamed.
we found some nice ones, but they're all rubbish bases.
I would be ashamed of myself.
That is surprising though that that's the best you found. From what level are you now? You know, like for a whole run, that is the best shield you found. That's quite insane. And you magic finded quite a bit too, so it's not like you just walked through and did it. You actually spent days magic finding and didn't find anything. Shield wise.
That's basically the gist of how you get into the kinship, guys.
And if you need accepting, just ping meow.
And not
On
all of our
Discord.
captains are online all the time, obviously, so...
I'm about most of the time, so.
Also, thank you for the gift sub, Teddy. I saw it, but I was right in the middle of almost dying, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. There was much death, and I was trying not to die more. So I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop. Don't stop.
When you start in the Amazon, then. Time like the present.
I mean, first thing I gotta do is do the ritual of throwing away all my equipment, unfortunately.
Well, this will be fun.
I mean, I can leave some things on him specifically, like, that I guess he gets to keep his standard of heroes. I mean, he never did utilize the Erathas, so I mean, I could probably check that.
I'd say the one thing to keep on him is that axe you found. Just because it's cool. And no one's ever going to use it.
My little Cruel of the Swiftness.
Yeah, it's just cool. You don't see them very often.
Let's get rid of the Erathas coil.
Because Crushland actually had more durability than black.
Well, also Crush Flange has strength. It also has
Resistance.
50% fire resistance. Comparatively, side by side, Crush Flange and black are kind of like.
They're not much difference, except you're getting strength and fire res on that.
I mean, you get a little bit more CB out of black, but the problem with black is that well, obviously it's a rune word, so you don't get to put anything else in it or customize it in any other way. So I mean, let's look at them side by side here for a second. So we got Crush Flange. Here's Crush Flange.
Well, he was looking at flails and stuff, and the durability was just terrible. So you'd need like a really nice mace or whatever, and you just didn't find anything decent.
Well, there's a couple bases that you can make black in, so the durability is not too terrible.
Yeah.
But
we looked at a few hammers or something.
But if you look at them side by side, okay, so here's the two rune words side by side, right? So you get 15% increased attack speed on black, which means it is a little bit faster, right? 200 attack rating doesn't matter. 120% enhanced damage doesn't matter. It also gives you 10 vitality, so it gives you a little bit of life. Cold damage doesn't matter, doesn't apply during smite. Knockback doesn't matter, doesn't apply during smite. Corpse explosion charges, I couldn't care less. So the only real takeaway that you have here is the 40% crushing blow, combined with the 15% increased attack speed. Those are your only two things on this that are of any good whatsoever, right? Okay, now you take a look at Crush Flange. Crush Flange has 60% enhanced damage, which doesn't matter, right? It's got 50% enhanced to undead, doesn't matter. 33% CB, so it's basically about the same amount of crushing blow as black. It's only missing what? You know, like what is that? 7%? 7, 8, 9, 10?
Yep.
So 7% CB, which isn't going to make or break anything. It has knockback on it too, which doesn't matter because obviously both of them don't apply during smite. It has 50% fire resistance, which is kind of massive. And when you
to smite damage.
when you think about a budget smiter, you think about spirit shield. So what is the one resistance that spirit shields do not have? It's fire. Spirit shields don't have fire resistance. They have lightning, they have cold, they have poison, but they don't have fire resistance. So the 50% fire resistance actually makes up very well for the missing resistance that you have on the spirit shield. It also has 15 to strength, which means 15 more HP. So it's about the same as the vitality, except you actually get more. So you get 5 more.
Strength adds to smite damage.
Yes, and strength adds to smite damage. So you get 5 more, basically, vitality than you would with the black. And then here's the real kicker, and this is the part that kind of sells it for me. Crush Flange can be socketed, and you can throw a rune in it. So in my case, what I did was I threw an rune in it, right, which is open wounds. Or you could put a shale rune in it, which is 20% increased attack speed. Or you could put any other number of runes in there, maybe something specific to your character, like a 15 all-res jewel, or maybe you want 15... maybe you get like a really good like 15 all-res like IAS on it or something. I don't know. There's options though, is basically what I'm saying. So like with the Crush Flange, it's basically just as good as black, if not a little bit better. But then with the addition of the socket, it's a little bit better. And then you add in things like goblin toes and a little pair of like 10% crushing blow gloves. And I was sitting at 60, was it 65? Where is it? 68% CB.
I would also argue that the Crush Flange is a level 9 unique, so you could use it at the start. You could use it early on. Where black is what, level 40 or 30 something?
Well, and the other thing is the durability. So the durability on the mace is 60. A flail, if you make black and a flail, you got a durability of like it's like nothing. What is it, like 40 something?
30, 40, something like that.
Of course, what am I even looking it up for? I got a frickin' Hodo sitting in my stash. So Hodo was 30. So it's half the durability if you make it in a flail.
It's a hard one for your build, Elmist. But yeah, for like a pure smite, or like someone that's using smite as their main damage, they're not too different. And I just think, you know, Crush Flange, it's level 9. You can straight away use it early days, and it will carry you through the game. So it's a nice one to have.
Sort of delay on my audio. Why is my audio delayed? I hate when that happens.
Oh, my coffee's gone already, guys. No, right, Shadow. Oh, you Shadow. Oh, good girl. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? You want some of these? What are these? Turkey, beef, and duck.
Well, that's the whole thing. You can shale the Crush Flange. And I think the Shield Crush Flange actually comes ahead on IAS. Because you got, I'm not really 100% sure. I don't know.
I think it depends what you make the black in.
Thing is, though, is it's not really particularly that difficult to hit the maximum breakpoint on Smite. If you've got maximum fanaticism, which is what you're usually using, you don't really necessarily need it anyway.
Oh no, not for you, Elemis. No.
That can go in the trash. That can go in the trash.
I haven't done a sacrifice Pally in years.
That can go in the trash.
You need that little axe Ginger found.
Well, I'm trying to hang on to like the meat and potatoes of the build, basically. Like, so I don't know, in case I ever want to like come back here and. Oh yeah, I found this stupid thing: a 313 poison damage, toxic small charm of the anthrax. No Kazan. Hogazen was crucial in running the build. We have the gold wrap battle belts. My little amp damage dagger. I don't need the mantled heal. Alright, anything in here that I want to hang on to? I want to hang on to the cure helmet. Everything else pretty much can go. I don't need to hang on to the gems or the runes. Maybe just the really rare ones. I really didn't have a whole lot of rare ones at the end.
Yeah, I guess that is the ultimate difference is finding it, Elemis. Normally it's not too bad to find, but yeah. I've had full ladders where I haven't personally found it, so...
I mean, if you're a sacrifice paladin, I'm not really sure black or crush flange is really a good option for you, to be honest. I feel like
it's a bit of an odd one.
I feel like you're as a sacrifice pally, you'd probably be moving to somewhere else. You'd be moving to trying to find a different weapon base.
I am overburdened.
I mean, I don't know exactly what I could look
amazing.
around, but sacrifice is
Oath is so cheap and it is amazing. It's just what, a Mal rune, I think is the worst rune.
I mean, wouldn't for a sacrifice paladin, this is just my general thinking on this, but wouldn't for a sacrifice paladin the better choice be Cleglaws? Cleglaws set. Well, Cleglaws set has basically everything that a sacrifice paladin would want. If you
it just does it do enough damage if you up it? I don't know.
Well, you never could up it before, so nobody ever did.
Yeah.
But if you
Be interested to try.
But if you take a look at Cleglaws, see if I can pull this up here. So Cleglaws has a 35% chance of crushing blow on the set, 6% mana leech, 20% increased attack speed. It also has the let's see here. On the tooth itself, it has 50% deadly strike, which is massive for a sacrifice paladin. And then it also has the scaling damage, which is 123 maximum damage up to a maximum. You can also upgrade the longsword easily from the normal version to the nightmare version. Now, it would be a lot more difficult to upgrade it from the nightmare version to the hell version, but in total, you're getting 50% deadly strike, and you're also grabbing 35% chance of crushing blow.
The attack rating's huge too. 30% bonus attack rating's massive.
I mean, for a sacrifice paladin specifically, that might be a better option. I mean, you would basically have that knockback, which is kind of annoying. But the thing about that though is that just like a smiter, you would just have to get used to pinning things against the wall. You would just have to get used to that. And once you get used to pinning things against the wall and having fun with that, uh-oh, here it comes.
And his name is John Cena!
Interesting set. Very interesting.
Yeah, nobody heard anything you said because John Cena was screaming in the background.
Oh. Yeah, it just popped up.
And his name is John Cena! Okay, look. Alright. I need smoke in here. Get the Hoto in his main inventory. I'm just trying to consolidate everything into, like...
one place, yeah.
Well, just the gear that I actually utilized, you know? Like, stuff that I actually utilized going through the game. So that if I ever want to pull this character back up, he actually has access to some of that stuff. Granted, he's not going to have access to everything, but he's going to have access at least to the items that I had. Like, he'll have his spell steal for his teleporting. My ears. He did get one essence in case he wanted to respec.
You can
There was this
contact me.
magic find amulet. His
I'm on at the
Geeds.
moment.
He had a Geeds. I'm pretty sure I was going to run this frickin' Sotheby's once I was finished, too.
Meow, but with a capital
I
M.
can't.
I'm in the kinship Discord, so as long as you're in there, you can just tag me in one of the channels. Probably where you've done your accepted the thing and that. Just right in one of the normal channels.
Yeah, so basically how the Discord is set up is it's set up into two sections. There's the kinship section, which you guys can't see unless you're in the kinship. And there's the non-kinship sections. All right, so when you join, you get access to the non-kinship sections, and we can communicate with you through there. You really, if you want to join the kinship, your best bet is just look at the kinship charter, read that, and we can add you into the kinship. You're just going to have to contact one of us. All right, I think everything else is pretty much sell. I'm just going to sell everything and fill up his main stash with gold. That way we can potentially start the Amazon. Need a fresh, clean stash for the Amazon, though.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm pretty sure you're still a captain, Elvis. Last time I checked. Unless you left the server.
What's your Discord name, Tyler? Oh, okay, I missed. Look at that nice empty stash. It's so beautiful.
It's going to get filled up eventually. Am I planning to reach 99 this season? I'm going to be honest with you. It's a pain in the butt to reach 99.
I've pinged you.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe.
I don't know, bruv, if I'm going to go for 99.
It takes a long time to hit level 99. About 35 days of basically just grinding your butt off. It's not for the faint of heart. What kind of Zon am I going to roll? I mean, I put some thought into it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a freezing arrow Amazon with heavy emphasis on a Valkyrie. That's my idea. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but one of the biggest issues with the freezing arrows on, and this is something that I've always encountered, is that the freezing arrow Amazon is absolutely garbage when it comes to killing bosses. And let's just say I'm not going to have anyone to help me kill the bosses, right? So I've got to be able to kill the bosses on my own, and I'm not exactly 100% sure if freezing arrow Amazon is the best choice for boss killers. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you, Boson in general kind of sucks at boss killing. I think the Boson as a general rule is just kind of not the greatest when it comes to killing bosses. So I might be just kind of SOL there.
Okay,
and
it is done.
And in P8, it just gets even more evil. Alright, so he has been swept out. All of his remaining equipment is sitting in here, so that's most of the important stuff anyway. Everything else was just kind of stuff I was hanging on to as a just in case. North Star Paladin level 88. Man, I died a lot. You know, I don't normally do this, but I kind of want to go look and see how many times I died. Oh man, it's bad. I know it was bad. It's bad. It was bad. Okay, it was bad. All right, let's pull this up real quick and let's see how terrible I did. Aha! Look, see, I'm over top of myself. If I sit just right, you guys don't even know I'm here. Let's go back to the to my Mephisto part. When I was desperately trying to kill Mephisto and failing horribly. Oh, that's Baal. Yeah, I killed Baal pretty easily, but man, look at my mana go like.
Wait, that's season 2. I don't want season 2.
I got scared and ran away. Stupid Baal.
Let me find the new one. There it is.
It's like heart pounding. I'm over here just like struggling for my life against these stupid little bastards.
Okay, so I've pinned that one to kinship chat.
Yeah, look at my mana. Look. Mana gone, mana back. Mana gone, mana back. Oh man. Dude, I was looking at my mana globe going beow, 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 beow. Got that serious look on my face too. Look at that serious look on my face. I got the serious look on my face right there. Serious look.
Well, that's 3 new kinship people.
Newbies. Newbie boobies. Little babies.
Apparently you've got a bus wanker.
A bus wanker? Oh god.
That's his name.
Dear Lord Jesus.
Funny. If you're still listening, guys, I've pinned the season 5 one so that you can you add your Discord name to the name, and then there's the character name if you know what you're going to name it. There's obviously what character you want to make and what like type, so like Sork and Nova or whatever.
Where's my freaking ridiculously tight Mephisto kill? Where's that at? When I finally... Oh, there it is. Right by the freaking door. Yeah. I finally got Mephisto, man. This was... I don't even know what the hell was going on. Mephisto was kicking my butt. I'm gonna look at my face. Hold on. Let's see what I look like. I bet you there's just like a wave of relief. Look like I finally dropped that big turd in the toilet. Hey, there is too. I went from looking real serious to real relieved. It's like, oh man, let's just go. That was great.
I think I would have been the same.
You're an ultra noob but never played D2. BG Eel, you gonna get yeah.
Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You know, just have fun. And if
have you
questions,
played any Diablo at all? Like, because you probably should play at least some Diablo. Because not trying to like scare you away or anything, but as a brand new player, you're gonna want to like stop and smell the roses, so to speak. And as veteran players, we're gonna be like. And I mean, and you should stop and smell the roses. Like, you totally should stop and smell the roses. But the thing is that, well, we it's yeah, we don't want to ruin that experience for you.
I'd say if you're gonna play D2, make a character now just for fun before the ladder, and just do your own little walkthrough and have a laugh with it.
Let me show you.
With ladder, we walk through quicker.
Oh, you know what's something that I want to test out before we finish off on our North Star Smiter. So, I never get a good feeling for how strong these characters are, because running Player's Aid all the time is just painful, right? So what we're going to do is, for the first time ever, because I've already completed this run, this is only because I've completed the run, we're going to change this to players 1. And I want to, it's like getting on a trampoline. Like I want to feel the power of my character. For the first time, I want to feel the power of my character. Let's go feel the power of my character. Let's go to Chaos real quick. Why not? Let's do Hell Chaos real quick and then kill Diablo. Wah 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 wah. Oh god, on P1 I'm rolling. I'm rolling through it.
They see me rolling.
And they gonna be scared now, cause I finally free from my PA constraints. Cause I finally free from my PA constraints. They gonna get wrecked now, cause I'm killing all the dang pit lords up in here. And then I'm gonna get a beer. It's so nice to be in P1. It's like freaking Rock Lee taking off the weights in Naruto. It's like, take off your weights. Freaking hit the ground and they like smash in at like Mach 9.
Should already have access to it. Just have to open that link up, I think.
For what?
The sign-up sheet for the new people.
Yeah, the sign-up sheet is if you want to do a quick ping on it in the channel.
I did.
I mean, it's pinned. It's pinned at the top, but it's... What's up, Champion Venom Lord? Man, my Merc's over here wrecking shop. He's like, ha ha ha, you won? I was born and raised in P8. It's pathetic. You are pathetic. You meager monsters. They see me rolling, they see me hating, we gonna be going down with our North Star. It just goes to show you that if I had run this on P1, it would have been the easiest thing in the world. I would have walked through this game. Ubers too, I would have walked through the Ubers on P1.
Sometimes D2R enhance to saving D4. They won't be able to save D4, and even if they don't give us anything new for the season, people are still going to play it.
They're going to save it.
The game.
They're going to save it. I can tell you for a fact they're going to save it. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how many patches it's going to take. I don't know how many seasons. I don't know how many expansions it's going to take. But they'll save it eventually. Just like they did Diablo 3. Diablo 3 was eventually saved.
Just like D2. D2 at the start was terrible.
But the thing is that it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of work, expansions, new character classes, all sorts of other things. I mean, the game wasn't ready. I've already said that. I already made a video on it. It just wasn't ready.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't ready to be released. They shouldn't have released it as it was. They should have waited. They should have put more effort into it. They should have.
People up top wanting them to get it out by a deadline.
They should have released a more cohesive game, a more complete game. I mean, content-wise, you start to run out of content as soon as you finish the campaign. There's hardly anything to do once you finish the campaign, and then you're just doing the same things over and over and over again. And I'm gonna be honest, I was really unimpressed with season 1. Season 1 was not.
I think we all were unimpressed with that, to be honest.
They rushed that season.
I was still unimpressed with season 2 though, with the hearts, and it's like, so we're getting.
Well, that's season.
Hearts,
That's season 1.
Oh yeah, season 1. But like, we won't actually be able to use them once it resets. It's like, what? Right. That means like any character you built will be totally unusable and broken in after the season. And I just don't like that.
I don't know though. From what I can tell though, with the actual company, I'm not even sure they would have known what to fix if they had waited. I feel like somewhere along the line there's like a discontinuity between what the community actually knows is the right thing and what and some sort of odd thing that they think is what you should do.
They don't seem to communicate well with their other departments.
Oh, Diablo, I already killed your 2 cousins. I'm not really sure what you're gonna do for me. Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Why couldn't that be on your other?
Freaking vampire bones. Freaking Dracules. How many times did I kill Diablo and he never dropped me jack diddly, and after I freaking finished he dropped me some vampire bones?
Yeah, that's typical.
Those would have been nice while I was fighting the Ubers.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have had to try and recast all the time.
Yeah. Honestly, most of the time that I died in there was literally because I had to swap over, and then I had to swap back.
I like Alamis' comment. That's Big D giving you the middle finger for killing his cousins.
Why are people requesting access to the file, the sign-up sheet? You don't have to request access. As long as you click on it from the link, you have access.
Yeah, I pinned it in the kinship chat because it wasn't pinned in that chat. So it should work.
Well, it's pinned in the Diablo 2 Resurrected ladder chat. That's where it's pinned.
Yes. Yeah. But I've also pinned it just in kinship chat in case people want it.
I can't believe you freaking dropped me some Drax. I guess I better update the save file so that you guys have access to the Drax.
That's just annoying though, because all them runs you did.
No, and well, that's just the way Diablo works sometimes.
But yeah.
I'll have to do that later because I already uploaded the file and everything. But I can at least make sure that I copy it over, so that the next time I do an update, it will be included in the update with the North Star.
That's funny. It wasn't a bad roll either. Hello, kitty girl. Hi. You want attention?
No. She wants your soul!
Where were they trying to get requests for it?
They actually sent me a request, like, I need access, please. It's not, there's no, everybody should have access as long as you click on it from that link.
Yeah, and there's people on it, so they've definitely got access, because I can see them doing stuff.
Exactly.
So either in kinship chat or kinship non-ladder chat, just go to the pinned, and then click on it from there, and you'll automatically have access, as long as you load it from the pin. That's all you need to do.
I kind of want to see how easy it would be to do this on P1 with this guy, but I don't even think I really even need to, because I know it's ridiculously easy on P1.
Oh god, yeah, P1 is gonna, yeah.
By the way, for all of you guys who are watching who may not have realized this, Solo Self-Found is a mode where literally you have to fight and struggle for every piece of equipment that you have. This character is not a true representation of what the North Star Smiter can do. For those of you who actually want to see what the North Star Smiter can do when he's fully kitted out with his best in slot equipment, this is the North Star Smiter when he has his best in slot equipment. Let me show it to you real quick. So the best in slot equipment for the North Star Smiter is Drax, which I did not have access to until just now. A Ravenfrost, of course, with the highest dexterity that you can get. Arachnid's Mesh, Goblin Toes, upgraded to Mirrored Boots. The Zakharum Shield with an rune in it. A very nice +2 Paladin all resistance amulets with lots of increased chance of blocking. A very nice +2 Pally Circlet with 2 sockets, all res, and lots of strength, as well as 2 30% increased attack speed jewels, or 15% increased attack speed jewels, giving you 30% increased. The Principal Armor, which is the principal piece of equipment for the North Star Smiter. Astrion's Iron Ward, which I put a Zod in, specifically so I never have to repair it, which is the linchpin of this build. On top of this, the character is just absolutely insane. I can't even
do PA Ubers on your maxed out one.
I believe I should be using a Soj here, not a all resistance ring. I think I just don't have the Soj, is what it is. I should have a Soj in here somewhere.
I can always check if I've got a spare one, but I have no idea.
Pretty sure this is non-ladder.
If it's non-ladder, I can give you
projector, Ravenfrost, 17, Ravenfrost, another Ravenfrost, a Cat's Eye.
I'll log in and give you a Soj on non-ladder.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, don't bother me. Takes 2 seconds. At least then you got it.
I'm just trying to see if I have one sitting in here. I got like 1 million items in here. So many Ravenfrosts. I wonder who has it. It's probably one of my other characters that has it. I can probably just go hop off and grab it.
I've got 4 or 5 on non-ladder.
Also full combat skillers. That's also a very big thing. You need full combat skillers for this build. Let's go play around real quick and let me show you how ridiculous this character is.
What game are you in?
Just GGM1. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. What's it stuck there? Oh, different key. I have things set up slightly different on this character than I do on the other.
Let's see.
Why you gotta steal all my mana like that?
You got CTA and stuff, haven't you?
This character? No, I don't roll CTA on this guy. I don't need it.
Okay, pop to Act 4 Town. I'll drop 2 Sojas there for you. Then you got a spare for if you're ever testing.
I'll spare.
Yeah, on the floor.
I'm really delaying starting the Amazon. Well, actually, I have to restart the stream to start the Amazon, so that's kind of like the whole problem. So if you guys want me to start the Amazon today, I can do that.
I have 6 Sojas.
I gotta restart the stream.
I think that would be fun to watch you start the Amazon.
Y'all just like to see me struggle. Can't even enjoy my moment of triumph.
Nope.
God, the amount of damage that my frickin' Fist of the Heavens does on this character is insane. I literally fire like 1 Fist of the Heavens and everything falls down.
Do you need any runes while I'm here?
Oh no, I'm good. This is
testing.
This is offline ladder. I'm fine.
It's online ladder. But yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, non-ladder. I said offline ladder, offline ladder.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Shush.
Restarting the stream disturbs your bowel movement. What?
It does disturb the bowel movements. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
I'm gonna have to go through all my ladder stashes later and start getting rid of stuff I don't want so that it's easier to clean up. I guess I could do that now.
We'll see how fast Diablo dies and frickin' with my North Star. He's probably gonna get his butt, actually, his booty smacked. He's gonna get his booty smacked. Not even death.
Does anyone currently in chat want any keys or anything on ladder? If so, I am in GGM 001, password 16.
Alright,
If anyone wants anything free.
so give me a second and I will set up the doojank for the next stream, let me see. It's gonna take me a second here. Schedule stream, reuse settings, solo self found Amazon, episode 1, normal difficulty, P8, playlists, Paladin is finished, new playlist, SSF, P8, Amazon. Okay, that one is set up. Let's go back to the Paladin one. Edit. Redirect. Amazon. Save. Back. Studio. Sorry, lots of work to do. All right. We need a cheesy picture of the Amazon on here so everybody can know that it's the Amazon. Gotta design the thumbnail real quick. That's right. You can do this all in real time. All right. I'm doing this all in real time.
Okay, let's get rid of that.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Thumbnail is up. Now we need to change the name of the Twitch stream. Done.
If you want to post this game in your thing, Ginger, in case people are still playing ladder or want to play non-ladder later, it's GGM 001, password 16.
GGM 001, password 16, if anybody wants to come grab some loots.
There's tons of stuff in it, Shakos, everything. If anyone wants stuff, go for it.
Alright guys and gals, I will be right back on the next live stream where we're going to start the solo self-found P8 Amazon run through.